What happened? We initiated a new partnership between the Transmission Company of Nigeria, or TCN, and the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, or NiMet. NiMet can inform TCN of changing weather conditions by sharing real-time weather forecast data. This will help TCN optimize the generation and dispatch of hydropower. Why does it matter? The use of hydropower in Nigeria is suboptimal because weather forecasts were not used in planning for its scheduling and dispatch. This caused energy waste, and had an impact on the cost efficiency, reliability and the resilience of the electricity grid. With real-time access to weather forecast data, TCN can now consider the impact of changing rainfall patterns on electricity generation and supply. This initiative moves Nigeria towards a greener, more resilient power grid, enabling an increase in the deployment of hydropower over thermal, decreasing the country's carbon emissions. Data on the velocity and volumes of hydropower will help improve ecological management of national water resources. Weather forecasts will also be used to determine solar power generation potential, expanding TCN's planning capacity for solar power. Who benefits? TCN's National Control Center, also called NCC, will be able to run its operations more effectively. Grid disturbances will be reduced, resulting in more stable power supply to industries and households across the country. Optimal use of hydropower will lower the unit cost of power, reduce energy waste, and improve grid stability. Electricity access for unserved, underserved and previously left behind electricity customers will improve. What did we do that made a difference? We identified the need to integrate weather forecasts in power generation scheduling, and suggested that TCN and NiMet work together to do this. We highlighted that weather data should be an input into hydro scheduling software, supporting improved procedures for dispatch. These suggestions were incorporated into TCN's NCC revised operational procedures. TCN and NiMet now have appointed their respective focal persons to manage their institutional cooperation. What lessons can we learn? 1. Change occurs at both a high level and in day-to-day operations. Nigeria's low-carbon transition will require a combination of big policy actions, as well as a series of smaller institutional changes, which are equally transformational as drivers of change. It is important to identify and track change at both levels. 2. The instruments for change are often readily available. The process for initiating this change was strengthening a relationship between two existing institutions, with no need to build new capacity to gather weather data. 3. Change can occur through small, relatively low-cost actions. Meaningful change can be implemented through relatively simple processes. We can implement smaller, low-cost actions that can bring about larger significant change through regular use.